So I wake up, I'm looking forward to a day of cleaning. My new special interest is to clean. But first things first, one goes for orange juice and then coffee, or at least I do. I also look up that daily rag for the headlines. What do I see? The first thing I see is Fred Savage, age 45. I think 45. To check on that, I'm going by my memory. So I'm thinking, Fred Savage died? The guy from the kid from the Wonder Years? I keep scrolling. I'm saying, oh, he assaulted a woman. He sexually assaulted someone. One of those. Me too? No. Well, yes. He harassed a woman on set. He harassed women on set. But it doesn't look like he was harassing them for being women or for any sexual deviance. This is my scoop. This is a new scoop for Scoop King News, which outranks Scoop Gang. So Scoop King, yet again, on top of the zeitgeist, Fred Savage has undiagnosed autism. I am a whistleblower for the Aspies. I'm saying there are millions of people undiagnosed with Asperger's. You know Marilu Henner from Taxi? You know how classy and calm she was or is still? Well, I was watching a show on savant-like people who can remember stuff or know stuff that no one else knows for the most part, except for other people like that. You tell them the date from like 20 years ago, they're like, oh yeah, it was sunny out, that was a Tuesday, on that date in history, blah blah blah. Personally, I went to get my hair done, then later on I met up with some friends. Yeah, I remember that day exactly, from 25 years ago. Well, that's a Marilu Henner type. Her, actually, specifically. She's got to have autism. No one can do that without being autistic. I forget this woman's name, another woman. She's a professor in Rhode Island somewhere. She's on some panel on autism or Asperger's. You wouldn't know she had autism. You just wouldn't know it. So if Fred Savage is 45, I think he is. That means he was born in approximately 1977. I'm about 10 years older than that kid. He just missed. He would have been just a little bit too old for folks to start asking or thinking maybe he has autism. Plus, as an actor, Fred Savage he trained himself how to come across as neurotypical, the normies, as they are called, and the Aspies would be called neurodiverse. So Fred Savage, what's happening in his situation, from what I picked up I actually read the article in the rag, he's flipping his lid. He flips his lid like Aspies. You don't know what it's like to be an Aspie unless you do. So that's the trouble with speaking to the universe. You don't know who you're talking to. You're talking to everyone. We're all one, but you don't know the part of the one that's receiving what's being said. So Aspies know exactly what I'm talking about. We're very focused. You ever mess with the cat a little bit when he's focused on something else? He'll scream at you. He'll go, rawr. Or I don't know. I'd have to put this on pause and try to come up with another example. I'll do that. I'll be right back. So picture someone, they're very peaceful, they're working, they're painting, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something, and they're busy doing something. Then all of a sudden, someone just starts talking into their ear. It's like, whoa, what are you doing? Something happens, a mistake, that someone just starts talking into your ear. Pick any example, but anyway, the main point is Fred Savage never figured out that he had autism. So when he's acting like a D-bagger, bag, I can say bag, right? He doesn't know he's doing that. He thinks he's in the right. And a lot of times the Aspie will be in the right, but we get a little upset. That's why Aspies are like, a lot of them are filling up prisons. A lot of them are the proverbial black sheep. I struggle to get out that word, sorry. A little piece of food was stuck in my tooth and it caught my attention while speaking. So that's that for Scoop King news, breaking news, exclusive scoop news, real news, news you can count on. Fred Savage, not a sexual pervert, not a lot of things, but he's got autism. It's undiagnosed. He broke the rules, but he didn't know why he broke the rules. The people firing don't know why he broke the rules. Most people are idiotic. Worse than that, most people are closed-minded. Most people do not even try. Most people are just dumb-arsed conformists. Sad but true. So that's about it. I'll try to edit this up a little bit, tidy it up a little bit, get rid of excessive spacing between comments, basically making myself look a lot better in this audio shtick than I am if it was live. I got basketball coming up in a couple hours. If I was to predict it, I would hedge every frickin' bet, so I can't even bet, because betting's about picking a side, and I just can't do it. There are too many factors. The refs are the biggest factor. Celtics could start clanking a lot of three-pointers. I want to say the Celtics are going to march to the title. They're definitely the best team right now. But the best team doesn't always win. There are injuries. People get banged up. There's not much room for injuries on the Celtics. They're banged up. A couple key guys are banged up. They're probably going to play Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. But they're banged up. You guys could get banged up. The refs let too much go in the playoffs, and usually people get injured. I've seen it my whole life, just about. Puts a real sour taste in the fans' mouth. So these NBA guys, you gotta stop injuring the other players. It's not cool. I'm not saying be a sellout and don't care. I'm not saying play like the Cupcake over at Brooklyn, Durantula. Just play it nice, clean, and competitive. That's all anyone is asking you guys to do. Nothing dirty. Fred Savage, he's got a condition. You can't blame him. That's my conclusion on that one. This is the Tokyo Shemp News and Entertainment Network.